You didn't ask me about the IGE. I get excited. That's for acronym, right? Well, I learned when I was a child. I learned the game when I was a child, around the age of 9. A cousin taught me how to play. But I didn't actually start playing until I was in my 20s, when I was reintroduced to the game from Master Killer, from the Clan. Yeah, and I've been playing ever since. So that's when I actually started playing. Well, a game of chess is like a sword fight, right? You must think first before you move. It's like the record says, you know, each chess player has his own style, just like each MC has his own style. There are different openings, you know, just like there are different ways to approach a track or write a rhyme. So, I mean, in many different ways you can see the correlations. Chess and music, hip hop, Wu-Tang. They're all equal to me, yeah. I mean, some are stronger than others as far as their movement and mobility, but they all are equally important, you know? Pawns on the front line, they usually get used because they move first, and nothing else can move without them other than knights. But, you know, if it wasn't for the pawns, these other pieces, but, you know, everything has to work together. Master Killer RZA and myself. Through Maurice Ashley, you know, he's Grandmaster, of course, the first black Grandmaster. And I met him quite a few years ago, maybe about 15 years ago. And he had this idea, and he brought it to my manager, and that's how I found out about Immortal Games. He asked me to be part of it, so I agreed. Yes. I mean, I don't see him all the time, but we're pretty cool. You know, I learn a lot from him about chess, you know, and the way his mind works, you know, the way grandmasters think. And I mean, chess is just an amazing game, so. And he's a cool person, yeah. Queenside castling, no, I don't find it hard. It's just on the opposite side. Most players usually castle on the king side, but the queen side, it's just the king is one space from where he would have been on the right side. So if he castled over here, the king would end up on the this square right here, which would be 1G. Castled over here, it'll be in 1C. You know, so that's the difference. I don't think it's hard to castle. It all depends on where your piece is at and your structure and what squares you control. Yeah, I think so. I think it brings more awareness and draw more people in chess. I get excited.